Chelsea fan, I was just kind of optimistic that we'll win because we've had a very bad form this season.
Clash of the Titans between the two London rivals, Chelsea versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 13 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not. Once I mentioned, I just go to my this account to say Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about the starting 11.
Hello viewers, you're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. Live watch along. It is the EPL match day 37. And today's episode is the match between Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Nottingham Forest struggling to go off the relegation zone, though they are 3 points off the relegation zone, and Chelsea is fighting to remain top so that they can be they can play in the European League next season. Yeah, who will take the day? A lot of matches went down today. We saw Tottenham recorded a victory today against Burnley 2-1 in that encounter. Brentford also recorded a victory against Bournemouth. At the dying embers of that game, they made it 2-1 in that encounter. Yeah, a lone goal was enough to take to give Everton maximum 3 points in today's feature. That is 3 o'clock game. But we saw Brighton, Newcastle draw, putting giving advantage to Chelsea. And West Ham defeated Luton 3-1 in that encounter. Then Crystal Palace, another new revelation. We don't know what is happening. They've been, in a good form so far, so good. Defeating Wolves at home 3-1 in that encounter. But today, it is Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. And that match is already 13 minutes old. And in what? It is Chelsea who is trailing 1-0 against Nottingham Forest at the 13 minutes. That goal was scored by Mudryk. Well, I'm not alone in the studio to talk about all the happenings, all the highlight moments in this encounter. And I have with me analysts who analyze all the happenings in today's encounter between Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. From my far left is Yamite. How do you do today?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good day to talk. The Premier League is gradually winding down. We were here from the beginning, and we thank God that we are still here at this stage, because many started, but many are not here. But grateful the league is winding down, and we are here enjoying every bit of it, and we are going to keep enjoying it.
Yeah, and also we have the young analyst and Jimmy. How do you do today?
I'm good. I'm fine. Another day to analyze and watch my beloved Chelsea. Flying at the moment. Happy days. So it should be an interesting one.
All right, so it should be an interesting one. Okay, Chelsea is no longer how do you call them? Outbreak FC of England. How do you call it?
Heart Attack FC.
Heart Attack FC of England. Yeah, gradually we've seen what they've done recently. Back-to-back clean sheet. What they did not do in their last 11 games. But yeah, recently back-to-back clean sheet, and not against a smaller team, but bigger teams. Tottenham and West Ham. 2-0 against West Ham, and against Tottenham. Then against West Ham, 5 go without any goals from Tottenham. Wait, well, will you be part of this show today? Oh, and there's a goal for Nottingham Forest. They just equalized against Chelsea at the 15th minute of that encounter. Yeah, what went wrong there?
Yeah, they are back in it. They need the game more. They need at least 1 point from this game to actually secure safety for next season. It will be a fierce tie, a fierce battle. I think it will be chopped off for an offside. Oh no, it's not an offside.
It's not an offside. The scorer was not off.
The scorer was not off. I think it's a goal.
The scorer was not off, but hey, two Tottenham men were off, but the scorer was not off.
Yeah, with the body.
Yeah, so let's see what the referee decision will look like here. That was a beautiful header there. Yeah, and it's a goal. Let's see what the referee decision will be. Hey, the VAR is checking.
Oh.
Look at that move. Look at the hand of.
I think the hand is not added when drawing it's from the shoulder.
Okay. Quickly, I think you have settled down. You rewatch the game that is the Champions League. You know, we saw a lot of people say there are controversial moments in that encounter between Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. You know, you have calmed down, watched the game. So, what are your take on that game?
I think there's controversy.
Yeah.
There's controversy. Why? Because you see that offside.
Yeah.
That second goal Bayern Munich scored.
Yeah. The
2 goals of Real Madrid were on point. But that second goal Bayern Munich scored, that the referee whistles offside, the law is that since there is VAR, you let play go on. Then, after scoring the goal, VAR will now check.
And the goal is given.
No. Oh yeah.
It was given.
Goal is given. 1-1. Yeah. Okay, you can continue analyzing.
So, you let play end before you now whistle the offside so that VAR can check.
Okay.
But the referee whistled when play has not ended. The lineman now was now telling the lead that he is sorry. After
that is the story. At the end of the day, they will say they are sorry. At the end of the day,
After all, they are humans.
Well.
So it is well. It's painful, but it happens. When it just gets on the other side of the divide, you just have to swallow it up and just move on.
All right, Jimmy, you watched that match, and you have rewatched them. You have you settled down and watched it.
What is this?
Cleared off the line by Badiashile.
Yeah, you settled down, you've watched it. So what are your takes on that match?
Yeah, definitely controversial, Like you said, when the rule is that you allow play on, what's the point of VAR when you are not using it in that fashion? It was very hard for the human eye to tell at that point if it was onside or offside, because it was, fine margins. But I think you should have, just allow the play to go. Even the ref himself, but I don't put it on the ref, I put it on the linesman. He could have, still held on a bit to let the 5 seconds, let the goal go in before, VR can come and intervene. I think Bayern were unfortunate to not have been given that second goal.
All right, wherever you are watching us from, you can be part of this show. You remember to send in your prediction. You have the whole of first half to send in your prediction. Yeah, the last encounter we got a winner, and it was Mary Olugbudi from Muwe who got that prediction right. And hey, we've also got a winner prior to this time. We had Kevin who won before. We have Stephen who have won before, and Uche also have won. So if you can send your prediction, what you think the scoreline of this encounter will be, and it is Chelsea beating up into the 18 box. It beat 1-2. Oh, that was a sweet move, but hey, it was not composed enough.
Yeah, too many touches on that ball. He could have decided once, rather than just coming back and forth. Decide, go to your strong foot and take an attempt off the goalkeeper. He's just lost that. Well, I think he still needs to grow up, Nicholas Jackson.
All right, you still need to grow up. So, like I was saying, you can be part of the show. You're sending your prediction. You have the whole of first half to send in your prediction, and you stand a chance to win a cash prize of 5,000 naira from Premier Sport Fan Center if you get it right today. Already it is 1-1 in this encounter, but you can use your tongue to count your teeth and send in the prediction. When you get it right, cash prize is waiting for you. And you can also be part of this show by sending in your comments. Just drop your comments in our comment section, and we'll be here to read it out. And if you have not subscribed before, do well to subscribe to Premier Sports Fan Center as a means to support this, so that we can always get notified whenever we are on stage. So, mate. So, what are your thoughts over this match? What do you think is going to?
Yeah, I think it's a game that Chelsea should fancy their chance since Newcastle has dropped valuable 2 points. If Chelsea can take advantage of that, it will be very good. Especially today, if Chelsea can win, Chelsea will be confirming the number 7 spot. So going into the last 2 games for Chelsea of the season, then Chelsea can fancy their chance of taking the remaining games of the season. So it's very important, because if they want to get into that Europa League spot, which is very important, they need to first win their games and hope that the teams ahead can drop valuable points.
All right, and Jimmy, what are your thoughts?
I agree. We need to make some sort of respectable European football. I don't think Conference League is respectable for for Chelsea. I think Europa League football, is still respectable. And to make that Europa League football, we need to be winning all our games and hope the teams above us drop points. Newcastle have dropped points today, so I think we need to win this one to stand the chance for qualifying for Europa League.
All right, and it's a chance here for Nottingham Forest throwing all the bullets against Chelsea. But let's see if they can get a goal here in this encounter against Chelsea. Yeah, that is the situation so far. So good.
Yeah, it's 1-1 at the City Ground. Right there, the home ground of Nottingham Forest Football Club. Right there is Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1 at the 23rd minute of that encounter. On our screen is also Granada 0, Real Madrid 0 as it stands. Both games in their 20s, and that corner kick comes in for Nottingham Forest. But it was headed off target by Chris Wood, the top man for Nottingham Forest right there. So it's game on in that encounter. Chelsea have a goal kick at this point in time. Chelsea drew the first blood via Mikhailo Mudryk, the Ukrainian international. But Wilfred Bony of Ivory Coast draw Nottingham Forest back into that encounter. So it's 1-1 right now at the City Ground. It's game on in that encounter. Gallagher will find Mikhailo Mudryk down the left, and he sets off the run of Nicholas Jackson, which was easily stopped by that Nottingham Forest player right there. And it's going to be a throw-in to Nottingham Forest at this point in time.
Yeah, throw-in for Nottingham Forest at this point in time. Let's quickly look at the lineup and the formation. Here we see Nottingham Forest playing a 5-4-1 formation, and Chelsea playing a 4-2-3-1 formation. And let's quickly look at the lineup. First of all, we have the goalkeeper for Nottingham Forest, Sale. Then we have 4 defenders. I know is there the Nigerian international, Nyakate, Murillo, Boli, and Matia. That is the 4-men backward. Then we have one-time Chelsea Academy boy, Olson Odoi, Danilo, Yakte, and Gibbs. That is the 4-man in the midfield. Then we have one man standing as Wood, who will do all the damage against them. Chelsea. We have all this while we've not been seeing Awoni and
Awoni is just coming back from that injury layout, and he has not really gotten himself fully. And in this Nottingham Forest setup, at least 2 Chelsea academy graduates are there, online now, and Olsen Odoi, and that shows how. That shows how improved the Chelsea Academy. We saw earlier the Newcastle game, Livramento, Lewis, guys like that are beginning to grace the Premier League. Solanke and all. They're beginning to grace the Premier League, and they are really, really bringing stuffs of champion on the field of play. So a lot of kudos to the Chelsea Academy. They're spreading up talent, massive talent that has been really, really profitable for the Chelsea setup. So Nottingham Forest via the defender sets a long one forward to no man's land, and Petrovic will grab this one and grab it easily.
All right, and let's quickly look at the lineup of Chelsea. Yeah, we have Petrovic at the goalkeeper. Then the 4-man defensive men. We have Chalobah, Thiago Silva, Badiashile, and Cucurella. Then 2-man up front, Caicedo and Gallagher. Then 3, Madueke, Palmer, and Mudryk are behind Nicholas Jackson. Is that the best one for Chelsea?
Yeah, so far, I think in our last 2 games where we've looked, I'll say our best recently. This is the lineup Pochettino went with. I think he needs to run with it. I think, to build consistency, I think it's important to stick to the same lineup. Although we have some players that are back from injury, like Christopher Nkunku, Malo Gusto, but I don't think he should tamper with this formation yet.
All right, yeah, might you talk about the combination of two midfielders there that works for Chelsea. Can you put more light on it?
Yeah, it's a balance. Because, you know, playing two pivot role, you need two players that can walk and run at the ball. And Gallagher has more energy than Enzo. So there's more balance in the midfield when Enzo is paired with Gallagher rather than when Caicedo is paired with Gallagher rather than Enzo. So I'm looking at it that instead of playing Enzo in that defensive pivot role, why not tilt towards Gallagher? Because since Chelsea has been tilting towards Gallagher and Caicedo, there has been a balance in that midfield. And which is very, very important because you need that balance. When you are stable in the middle, you can really, really control games. Not just get those passes or the ball possession, but actually penetrate, create chances, good goal-scoring chances. And you see that the team will be better for it.
All right, the team will be better for it. That's a good analysis from Yemite, and that has been working from Chelsea since they got that right. And let's see if today they're going to get a result out of it. Already it's 1-1 in this encounter, and it's the 27th minute, 1-1, and it's also a good result for Nottingham Forest. But did you see them surviving the relegation zone?
Yeah, I think they will survive. I think, like I've said it before, the three teams that came, from the relegation, from the championship, will be the ones good. I think Sheffield United, Luton, and Burnley will go back down. I see Forest surviving.
All right, it feels the three newly promoted side will going back, and this time around we're already seeing Leicester City, Ipswich, and who do you think is?
No, Leicester City. Ipswich.
Yeah.
Then there will be playoff.
There will be playoff. Then we'll get the third person.
Leeds United, Southampton. I think Norwich and one other team will be in the championship playoff, the most rewarding final in the world of football. So it's Nottingham Forest with the ball right there. That attack from Chelsea was stopped right there, and Nicholas Jackson couldn't maximize that opportunity. He really, really wasted too much time and space on the ball right there. And the game between Real Madrid and Granada is still nil at the 28th minute of that encounter. I think there's a collision and the player is on the ground right there, who needs an urgent medical attention right there. So Chelsea back in possession of the ball right there, and who is with is Thiago Silva, the fine wine aging graciously, who has just signed a 2-year deal, 2 or 3 years deal with Fluminense of Brazil right there. So his game on in that encounter. Palmer with fancies chances of maximizing this time and space, but he returns it to Badiashile. Who found Caicedo straight to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva returns it to Caicedo. Caicedo back to Thiago Silva. And looking for time and space is what Chelsea players are doing. And Nottingham Forest sitting back, sitting deep. And Kopama with the ball while finds Nicholas Jackson, drops it for Cucurella. But controls that one too much and couldn't keep the ball. And it's still back to Chelsea right there by that shield. But Nottingham Forest player is down right there, holding his shin right there. And let's just hope that it can continue. 30 minutes of action at the City ground. It's Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1. It's game on in that encounter.
Yeah, 1-1 in this encounter. And recently we just saw the assist from Kopama, which has made his 10 assists in this in the Premier League this season for him.
Yeah,
10 assists,
21 goals. 21 goals.
Yeah, 10 assists, 21 goals so far. That is.
In all competition, I think about 14 assists now.
Yeah.
And 24 goals. So he has the player down is now back on his field. 31st minute of that encounter, and it will be a drop ball for Chelsea to continue. And the ball finds Thiago Silva, who finds Chalobah. And it's Chelsea trying to turn defense into attack right there. Who finds Noni Madueke down the right? Can he do something spectacular? He returns it back to Gallagher. Gallagher will fancy his chances. Finds Caicedo. Caicedo finds Nicholas Jackson, with the referee says there was no infringement on him. He gets the ball back now in a dangerous area in the final third. Sets it up for Mononi Madueke to attack. Is Mononi Madueke running down the right against Olaino? Olaino slices that one off, and it's going to be a corner kick to Chelsea at this point in time. So it's still 1-1 at the City ground. Will a goal come up at this point in time? Chelsea has a goal scoring chance via that corner kick that has just been awarded from that sliding tackle from Olaino. So Cole Palmer walks close to the ball, and can he maximize this? Will he take this chance? Will he take it home? Will he do the needful? Only time will tell right there. So 32nd minute of that encounter. Cole Palmer about to take that corner kick. Hey, the referee comes in and is trying to talk to the players. It seems there is a face-off between Jackson and Olaino. But hey, Jackson should be careful. And that cross comes into the box, but cleared out by that Nottingham Forest player. It's Gallagher who finds Cole Palmer and is in an offside position. The lineman says it's an offside. So free kick to Nottingham Forest as it stands. Goal scoring chance wasted by Chelsea. The game still remains as status quo. Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1.
Yeah, 1-1 in this encounter. We're still expecting more goals in this encounter. 2 goals has been recorded in this first half. So far, so good. Yeah, and let's see who the next scorer will look at. Jimmy, you have watched the game so far. Are you impressed with the tactics of Pochettino so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same system we've been playing in the last 2 games. Cucurella playing as the inverted fullback to support Caicedo, while Gallagher push forwards to, press as the first pressing man. But I think at halftime, maybe second half, some things needs to be changed if we don't get the second goal in the first half, because we can't afford to draw this game.
Yeah, you can't afford to with the ball. And what a miss! 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Nicholas Jackson again missed it. What is the problem?
Palmer should have had to assist in this game.
Look at that move. Look at that assist
pass
created by Palmer. Just clean 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, and he missed it again for him.
Yeah, but I think that angle was narrowed right there.
It does not. To me, that is there are many things you can do with the ball as a footballer. You can chip it, or you understand.
What he did was not bad. Trying to set it to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper, and the corner kick comes in. But hey, headed out by that Crystal Palace player.
He's chasing.
Austin Odoi is on counter right there.
I think he got fouled by Gallagher.
Yeah, I think he got fouled by Gallagher.
But that's a yellow card.
That's a yellow card, yeah. But you see the Nottingham Forest players protesting that it should be a red card.
It wasn't the last one. I think Caicedo had covered.
VR we check.
Oh, Cucurella.
No, that's a soft one.
Yeah. Had it been, it was not Cucurella who was ahead of Gallagher. It would be red card. Yeah. Because it would be last man. But right there is no final man.
I think if you let him go, he will have scored.
He might score. He might score. So because Cucurella was already covering his tracks already. So free kick to Nottingham Forest. Gallagher now on a yellow card in the 35th minute of this encounter. Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1 is the current scoreline at the City ground right there. The home ground to Nottingham Forest Football Club. A team with rich history in English football. One time European Cup winner. Right there. Plays it into the box. Headed out. Headed in, but cleared out by that Chelsea player.
Yeah. And it is a Nottingham Forest with the ball. They cross the ball into the net. And it's a header there, but that has been cleared out by Caicedo, and the ball now right now with Palmer. A long cross trying to link Jackson. Can Jackson get the ball? But that one has been headed out. And recovered again by Nottingham Forest. And the referee just signaled an infringement against Chelsea. Yeah, against Chelsea. And it's against Palmer. Look at that ball. Look at that crossing by Palmer. Good ball. Good. He got that pass very well. But He has to be intercepted by the player there. Look at that. And it's going to be a free kick against Chelsea. Yeah, free kick against Chelsea in the 36th minute there. Quickly taken by Nottingham Forest. Now trying to build up all over again from the left side. Hey, but Casado is there. Chip that one back to the Petrovic. Petrovic locate his man there. Badashal with the ball. What did he do? He calmed down and decided to go back to Caicedo. Caicedo now to Badashal. Chaloba, sorry. Chaloba back to is that Caicedo?
Yeah, that's Caicedo right there. Who sets it back to Thiago Silva. He will fancy his chances to create some mouth-watering memories towards his dying days of his Chelsea career right there. He will be playing for Fluminense, I think, as soon as this season comes to an end right there. So Caicedo with the ball, he returns it back to Thiago Silva. Though he's going to Fluminense, his boys will remain with the Chelsea Academy, continuing their development right there. Thiago Silva finds Marco Carella, who is playing more invertedly into the midfield setup whenever Chelsea is on a counter right there, and it's Mukalo Mudri down the left, who sends it to Cucurella. Cucurella returns it to Badashi, who finds Moises Caicedo, who finds Chaloba right there, straight to Kopama. Kopama will try to dance around with the ball, try to find time and space, but he couldn't. Returns the ball back, and it's Thiago Silva with the ball right now, trying to turn defense into attack. Finds Cucurella with it. Kopama, who was dispossessed by that Nottingham Forest player, and is going to be a throw to Chelsea Football Club. And Chaloba takes that one fast straight to Moises Caicedo. Returns it back to Chaloba, who sends it back to Thiago Silva, who finds Caicedo. And now it's Chelsea in the opponent half, trying to find time and space. Gallagher, we fancy his chances, but hey, the Nottingham Forest player right there trying to protect his line, Danilo, had to foul Gallagher right there. And it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea at this point in time. 39th minute of that encounter. It's still Chelsea 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Chelsea have a free kick in a dangerous area. Nottingham Forest took advantage of their own free kick goal scoring opportunity. With Chelsea, take advantage of this dead ball situation. Only time will tell right there. So, Kopama and Gallagher stands next to this one. And Gallagher will fancy a cross into the box, but headed out by the goal scorer for Nottingham Forest, Wilfred Boley right there, and cleared out, but not to safety. Badashi will shoot, but hey, his shot went off target, and Real Madrid just drew the first blood in that game against Granada right there. Real Madrid just drew the first blood via Ceballos. Real Madrid having a roller coaster of a season, already the champions of the Spanish La Liga, now also in the UEFA Champions League final, which they are favourite to win, going head-to-head at the Wembley Stadium June 1st against Dortmund. You can join us here as we join in with that encounter on our watch-along edition. One of those mouth-watering defining moment of the season right there that will take place at the Wembley Stadium June 1st. Mark it on your calendar. Join us at the Premier Sports Fan Center. We are here for you. And please tell somebody to subscribe to our channel. Tell somebody about us. We are here and we are here for you in total. Yeah, so there's a Nottingham Forest player down, injured from that full stretch. To his own player trying to block that attempt of Badashi, but still receiving treatment, and play is on hold right there at the City Ground. Will the City Ground witness another goal in this first half? Only time will tell, because in City Grounds, City things do happen right there. And when you want to talk about City things, it has to do with celebration. And when a goal comes in, the celebrations goes wild. Either way of the divide, it's either you feeling sad or you are happy that they go. Mixed feelings right there, and that's the bane of the city houses, city places. And when you play at the city ground, you experience things of the urban way. One of it is those beautiful goals that we have seen so far. Will more still come? Only time will tell. Yates is back on his feet, and we hope he can continue in this encounter. Real Madrid building up a cross into the box, trying to add a goal cushion to that lead right there, and still in the box, and the cross into the box, but hey, cleared out by that Granada player right there. And Chelsea, the game between Nottingham and Chelsea will restart right there after Yates has gotten his treatment right there, and is about to come on back to the field of play right there. So it's corner kick to Chelsea at the 42nd minute of that encounter. Hey, will they maximize this opportunity again? You can see the war going on between Jackson and Olaino. You can see
Very funny.
what will Kopama do here? Sends it into the box. But hey, that Chelsea player couldn't get it on target. And that would be an easy take for the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper right there.
Yeah, and Jackson was down. He was calling for a penalty. Hey, but the referee just said, play on. Let's see, look at the move. Let's look at it. They were both pushing themselves. You know, and I'm like, oh, look at that. Like, now drag him down. Is that not a...
I think he's trying to get the most out of it. I don't think it's a penalty.
Had it been the ball went to his way, where he was standing, maybe VR will consider it. So it's game on in that encounter. Chalobah finds Badashiu. Badashiu with the ball right now. Sends it to Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo with the ball. He turns it back to Thiago Silva. And Thiago Silva with the ball right now. What will he do with the ball? Is pushing it towards the center circle and takes a touch off Caicedo. Still Thiago Silva with the ball right there. Well, will they maximize this ball possession? Will they take the lead going into the second half? And Nicholas Jackson locks the ball to Olaino right there. A battle that has been going on so far this season, and the referee says there's an infringement against Moises Caicedo on Olaino. So free kick to Nottingham Forest at this point in time.
Yeah. So
Olaino, speaking about Olaino, he came out before the game and said he's a Chelsea fan. Not was a Chelsea fan, I said he's a Chelsea fan. Let me quote him. He said he doesn't want to get in trouble for saying this, but he's a Chelsea fan and is really looking forward to this game.
Yeah. Right, he's really looking forward to this day. And look at the way he's playing against Chelsea today. In fact, he has been one of those defenders that have stopped so many moves against Chelsea. And look at the challenge he's giving to both Nicholas Jackson and both the Noni Madueke that works from the right. He has, in fact, he has stopped every beautiful move they made so far. He has been fantastic in this game.
No, you can say he has been present, because if he stopped all the beautiful move, that means Chelsea wouldn't have scored right there.
No, from the wing, from his wing,
yeah,
from his side.
He has done a good job
from his own wing side. Yeah,
really try to stop most of the things coming down.
The goal did not come from his own side.
Yeah, but he's a defender, so he's throwing to Nottingham Forest right there. Olaino will take this one. And Olaino with the ball, about to restart play at the City Ground. Still 1-1, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea. Nottingham Forest needs this 1 point to at least stay afloat and confirm that they will be playing top flight football next season. Still game on in that encounter. Chelsea will try to fancy their chances, turning defense into attack. Badashiu running down the left with the ball and sent it straight to Marco Carella, who turns back and finds Gallagher, who sends it to Moises Caicedo. And Caicedo will wait on play, finds Gallagher, returns it to Caicedo, and it's Chelsea trying to build up from the midfield to the attack right there. And there's going to be 5 minutes additional in this first half. Thiago Silva with the ball finds Cole Palmer, who returns it back to Thiago Silva. And Chelsea trying to lay their stake on this game, trying to do everything positive in this encounter so far. And Nottingham Forest, we have a big chance. Austin Odoi running at door, cuts back and plays this one deflected off. But the follow-up rebound from Chris Wood was taken easily by Petrovic. I think Chris Wood should be doing better from there.
Yeah, as a striker, as the last man standing for them, the man forward for them, I expected him to do better. He should be clinical with such opportunities that presents himself. But hey, sometimes in football it happens, and that is the situation so far. And it's regulation time is over. It's just additional minutes they're playing right now.
Yeah, second minute of additional time right there. And Nottingham Forest has a throw-in at the 47th minute of that encounter. So headed up, and that was cleared by that Chelsea player. And the referee says is an offside against Nottingham Forest. So Chelsea will have a free kick at this point in time. Will lightning strike again at the City Ground in this first half? In football, anything can happen. And with the way it looks, it seems Chelsea are beginning to grow into this encounter, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I've noticed in this first half is that, you know, in the last two games, Cucurella has been fantastic in that inverted
left back row.
Yeah. Yes, and in this game, he's not looking quite on it. He's not looking quite comfortable. Alongside, I said, it's just, you know, I think the Nottingham Forest formation, the way they pack the midfield, I think is affecting him. You know, he's not a midfielder. I think Poch needs to find a solution in the second half.
Yeah, solution is needed if you need the 3 point and you are not getting it yet. So Pochettino must do the needful, and Real Madrid has another chance, and they just made it 2. They just made it 2. And that young star Arda Güler, who joined in from Fenerbahce last season, has just made it 2 for Real Madrid. So it's Real Madrid 2, Granada 0 at this point in time. Real Madrid not slowing down at all, just enjoying this roller coaster ride that they've had this season.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one. They've already won the league. You know, that one is there, and their eyes on the Champions League, the big one, and all finger pointing at them that they look good to win it, you know, against Dortmund. But well, we're still expecting surprise too. That's football. Anything can happen in football.
Yeah, in football, anything can happen. Noni Madueke is down, and looks like he needs an urgent. He's back on his feet, walking. I think that was a touch to his lips right there. Yeah. Ball possession, Chelsea 72%. Nottingham Forest 28% right there. But hey, nothing to show for it yet.
Yeah, nothing to show for it. And any moment from now, I think the referee will blow the end of the first half. But the ball right now is with Tottenham. We are building from the fence back to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper now has to tender one to the left side of the wing, but back into the midfield, trying to locate the right man there. Yeah, he got him. What did he do with the ball? Back into the midfield. Tottenham control. That's a long cross there, but hey, Petrovic came out and stopped that one. And it's Chelsea who build up all over again.
Yeah, Chelsea resuming the attacking prowess they've been at this first half. Though they've conceded 1 goal, but hey, they've dominated this game. As far as I'm concerned, and the ball possession has said it, maybe Chelsea's created might not have said it all, but hey, Chelsea needs to improve going forward, because possessing the ball without something solid to show for it will be nothing to write home about. Thiago Silva finds Moises Caicedo, who sent it straight to Nicolas Jackson. Moises Caicedo take a touch straight to Gallagher. Gallagher finds Noni Madueke, who fancies chance, cutting in from the right, and he returns straight to Marco Carella, playing the inverted right wing back. Finds Cole Palmer straight to Mykhailo Mudryk, who will run out goal and drops a pass into the box, but hey, cleared out by that Nottingham Forest player. And the referee says he has had enough in this first half. Nottingham Forest 1, Chelsea 1. The scoreline at halftime.
Yeah, scoreline at halftime 1-1. Yeah, you can be part of this show. It is the end of the first half. You can drop in your comments wherever you are watching us from. You can also drop your location where you are watching us from, and you can also tell us one thing you think about this match, what you think about Chelsea, what you think about Nottingham Forest, and what are your views in this encounter? You can share with us so that we can discuss about it. Talking about Nottingham Forest, you know, they were deducted 4 points, and we saw how they fought back continuously.
2 point.
No, 4.
4 points.
Yeah, 4 points.
Okay, maybe they added 2 later.
Yeah, for breach of profit sustainability rules, you know. So and we see Nuno Esperanto, he say they were disappointed because they appeal and they lost the appeal. You know, so they say they are disappointed with that, but so far so good for them to move on. And do you see them moving on well? Because hey, it's like that gap between the relegation and them is not too wide. But do you say, despite the fact they were deducted 4 points, they still did well, not getting relegated?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about point deduction, there is a certain team that has 115 charges. And we've not seen any point deduction, so you can make a case for Nottingham Forest that is not fair. Man City has 115 charges, you know.
It's not about the numbers.
Yeah, but
It's about, you know,
are you guilty?
this is it. This is how the league is run. The clubs come together. They make rules. They make rules to at least keep the league in check. So when you break those rules, there are a punishment for it. There are ways that Man City has gone about their business, taking advantage of loopholes in those rules. It's different. It's different from you breaking those rules point blank. There are ways that you can go around it. Now, look at Manchester City. You know, talking about fair play, they don't just get players. Maybe they get it to look like a sponsorship deal, and they use it to get players. So it is like an income to the club. So when you try to criticize that, you go to the court. You know, laws. You tend to explain the law. You see, even when UEFA was trying to go hard, they went to court and they won because they knew how to go around the books.
And they pay their lawyer heavily.
It's not even about payment to lawyer. It is when you have something that you can use to defend that the lawyer will use it. Is if you have a loophole, if you are caught red-handed, there's little to nothing the lawyer can do. So I think it's just the wisdom in which they have gone about doing their business.
All right, today we saw De Bruyne equal Czech Fabregas in the second position of all-time assists in the Premier League. We have Giggs, who has 162. Fabregas have 111 today. De Bruyne made it 111, equaling Fabregas, equal in second position. How massive is that for him?
Yeah, he's one player that you know that sooner rather than later he will actually equal that with the way he has been going about doing his business for Manchester City. So when you look at that, juxtapose it with what Fabregas did, you know, and the longevity that De Bruyne has, and the kind of support cast. Fabregas played for teams like Arsenal, then came back to play for Chelsea. So when you look at down those lines, the players he played with, you can't compare them with those qualities Man City brought in. Man City is just a huge spending club. Meanwhile, those Arsenal especially wasn't spending, they were mostly selling at that point in time. So when you look at the support cast, you give a lot of credit to Fabregas. But De Bruyne, top player. You can't take anything away from him. He has been massive, really massive.
Right, he has been massive. Congratulations to De Bruyne and Jimmy. You know, due to so much criticism from to Pochettino, both the Ponters and the rest of them have criticized him. Some even threatening, talking about, hey, it's time for him to be sacked. And he has responded back and he's saying that him leaving Chelsea is not the end of the world. You know, do you think with this kind of form he's gradually bringing Chelsea into, do you think such comments should still be used on him?
Yeah, I watched his press conference. He was questioned a lot about his job, you know, and going forward. They told him he will sit with the owners at the end of the season and you know, evaluate on how he has done this season and whether they are happy with him. And he came out and said also he has his own side to the coin. He also has an influence on if he will stay or not. He was like, if he's not happy, also he can go. And then the next, I think today the news came out that I said, or yesterday the news came out that I said,
leaving Chelsea is not the end. It's not the end of.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's the worst thing to say. I think it's just because he has been criticized for being a yes man in those Pochettino, and I'm glad he's coming out to have his own opinion and his own say. I'm glad.
Yeah, Mike, you have anything to say to this?
Yeah, I think when you talk about what Poch said, it's just playing mind games right there. Because look at it. He has tried in Chelsea. It's a young team. When you play young team, these mistakes they were making is normal. You see Jackson making those silly mistakes in front of goal. Inconsistency is a normal thing. And when you look at what they have done so far this season, you will see that they are still in the top half of the table at this point in time. It's not bad. It's not bad. And it's just that, Adibin is an Arsenal coach. Maybe the heat won't be this much because Chelsea doesn't tolerate mediocrity. Once you are not doing the things they want, they start hitting you hard. And that's what you keep seeing from all this press conference journalists keep bombarding him because they know the kind of club he is in, that there's no patience to give any coach that much time. But final of the League Cup, semi-final of the FA Cup, and currently very close to getting European football. It's not bad, really, it's not bad.
All right, it's not bad. That is from Yemite. Okay, let's talk about Rich James. From it was like he was in training, and a lot of people thought probably he will be in this encounter today. But don't you think it's time for him to retire because this consistent falling back to injury for a long period of time? Don't you think it is time for him to just say goodbye to football?
Ooh.
Rich James.
That was age.
That's why I said there was a time Ronaldo de Lima went out for almost 2 years, a year plus, and he came back. It's just to fix it. De Bruyne went out for almost a season. Did he quit? His injury is part of football.
But his own is like this is not the first
the
time.
Issue
he go
is
and come.
That
he goes and come.
That hamstring. He didn't want to have a surgery before. He was trying to recover. He didn't want to do surgery, so he was reoccurring until he finally. The reason why he's out this long is that he finally decided that they should take the surgery, and they've done the surgery. That's why he had to go out for I think almost 5 months or 4 months or thereabout. So he has had the surgery now, and he's back. I think he's back in the squad.
Yeah.
So.
All right, let's quickly look at, before the second half commences, let's quickly look at the bench of the two sides. For the side of Nottingham Forest, here we are having Awoniyi. Yeah, Awoniyi, and we have Dominguez, Elanga, Koyate, Omobamidele, Origi, Sangare, Tofolo, then Torna, one of the goalkeeper for Nottingham Forest. Look at big names here, Who do you think can come in here?
If you say big names, big names for which team? Awoniyi is just a big name in Nigeria. You can't say Awoniyi is really a big name in world football. So
what about Elanga?
Elanga, there's none of those players are big names. They are just average players.
Sangare, Origi.
But they have good. On their own day, they can come good. So I think that's just it. Not big deal. Awoniyi can come in and do something, and Elanga too, but they are not that big name like that.
All right. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, obviously. For Nottingham Forest, they might be big names, but generally, they are not big names. I think Origi, like you said, or Awoniyi or Elanga can come.
Changari. All right. For Chelsea, we have Bettinelli, Kasaide, Coolwell, Disasi, Gusto, and we're having Rich James on the bench too. Then we have Nkuku, Raheem Sterling, my best man. Then Ugo Chuku. So how rich is the bench?
Yeah, Chelsea bench, good bench. Not bad. you can begin to plan and maybe get something positive from it. But it's still a very, very long project for Chelsea because Nkunku now, he can't really get those match fitness. The league season is only 2 games for Chelsea, other teams won, and most of the other teams in the Premier League won game. So you can't find that consistency in gameplay so for Nkunku right there. And it's been a very stressful season for him, and it will really hamper his chances of going to the Euros with France, with the French national team. But next season it promises to be a better season. With all these players getting back, Chelsea can actually fancy their chance of really, really competing for the title next season.
All right. And for long now, we've not seen Sterling. It's like it's becoming obvious to Pochettino that probably this guy is not delivering. He's not.
He was out due to illness at one point, then injury. He just came back from injury. I don't think he's match fit yet. That's why he's starting on the bench. And also, I don't think Poch wanted to mess with the lineup as well. But for me, that's a very strong bench. It's looking like the best bench I've seen in a while because we've had 14 injuries for majority of the season, so that's a big boost to have those players back.
All right, this is the first time we are having just 6 players on injury list for Chelsea. All along it has been 12, 14, 9, but today is 6. We can see them we can see the rest, those from injury bench already line up as substitute in this encounter. But those who remaining for the players, missing player who are injured on injury, we have still having Chilwell, Chukwuemeka, who is also having nil injury. We have Fernandes Enzo is having groin injury. Fofana is having nil injury, and Lavia is still having injury. Then Roberto Sanchez is illness. And that's is any of the player you missed here?
Of course. There are players there that are good on the Enzo Fernandez for one, Chilwell also. But I think our injured players are coming back, but it's already the end of the season. They can't really have much impact. But it's a big boost for us to have our captain back, Rich James, and players like Nkunku and Raheem Sterling we can bring off the bench in this game to do something.
All right, Yamite, we are gradually getting closer to the end of the season with 2 matches left for both Manchester City and Arsenal. Today, Manchester City, defeated Fulham 4-0 in their own home. And with this result, how close do you think it is for Manchester City?
Very, very close. Tottenham not in that strong form. So, once Liverpool and Arsenal spilled it that weekend, one to Crystal Palace, the other to Aston Villa. I said one mistake you can't afford to make is to let City go top. Once they go top, they are very difficult to unseat at this stage of the season. And that's what I said. Look at, they are not struggling to win. They are going at their opponent with venom. 2-0, 4-0, 6-2. Look at the way they were defeating. That's what I keep saying. Some Arsenal guys will be like, it's just banter or something like that. No. The reality is Man City, they are going to take this. As far as I'm concerned, is Man City 90%, then other teams 10%.
Jimmy, let us look at their chances. Manchester City still have Tottenham and West Ham to play.
I think Tottenham fans won't want Tottenham to beat Man City.
Okay, they don't want how the fans. Yes. Why?
They don't want to give Arsenal a chance.
Yes. So they'll prefer Man City to beat them.
Yes. They will prefer Tottenham since Tottenham does not have a fighting chance for Champions League and they are comfortable in that Europa League spot. So they have nothing to play for anymore. So that's even more dangerous for Arsenal.
Okay, what about the second opponent, West Ham?
West Ham too. They are not fighting for anything.
Okay. So let's look at Arsenal opponents. Arsenal were playing against Manchester United and Everton.
Yeah, those two teams, they need points.
Man U and Arsenal rivalry. It's been a while since Arsenal won at that Old Trafford. So it's going to be a very, very tough one for.
Well, right now it is Manchester United, but they expect us, and Arsenal just expecting Manchester United to sleep. Man City, just expecting Man City to sleep, probably have a draw or lost any match, but the possibility is not certain. But even in Arsenal's own position right now, they can even draw a game or lost.
Yeah, That's what I keep
That's
saying.
that is very very rare. Especially this Man U
This
game is a
Manchester
banana
United,
peel.
yeah.
So if they are not careful, they can really get out. So.
All right. Any moment from now, the second half is about to start. You can be part of this show. What are your predictions in the second half? Though, if you send in prediction now, it will not count. But you can still send it for the fun of it. You can just send in your prediction. What you think, it will not count because you are only expected to send in prediction in the first half of this encounter, and there you stand a chance to win cash from Premier Sport Fan Center. But for the fun of it, you can send in the second half. We will not count it. Yeah, just for the fun. But you can also drop your comments, and remember, you can call in. Our number is in front of the screen there. It's 09030499917 to be part of this show. Wherever you are, you can call in, and we'll be here to do justice, and we'll respond to you adequately. So what are your expectations in this second half?
Yeah, I expect Chelsea to come out, trying to look for that second goal. I don't expect it to be easy too, because Nottingham Forest would push for a goal because they also need the points. But I expect, Chelsea to come out with the win, with all guns blazing this second half.
All right, yeah, what are your expectations in the second half? You expecting a win?
Yeah, I expect Chelsea to win because they need it, really need it, because they have a fighting chance for Europa League football. And Newcastle will still face off with Man U. So if Chelsea can win here, that means it will matter if Man U and Newcastle, if Newcastle can drop any point and Chelsea can defeat Brighton and Bournemouth, Chelsea will be in the Europa League next season if Manchester United lose FA Cup final.
All right, and it's Tottenham asking all the questions against Manchester United right now, but that one has been recovered. And a moment to account that it is Modric with the ball now from the left wing. He has a man on him to beat, but decided to go for a pass though. Oh, that has been lost.
That's poor for Madueke.
That's very poor from Madueke.
But look at the pass from Modric. Is that a good pass? Because he decided to come back instead of going forward, putting it in front, but decided to come back.
Yeah, I think he should have delayed a little bit, try to enter the box. But Madueke already had a touch. He should have used the second touch to hit the ball.
These are the few kind of chances that.
And a chance for Nottingham Forest. And a cross into the team box. Anybody there to clear? But that one has been cleared out by Calçado. Yeah, cleared out. And it's going to be a throw in to Nottingham Forest in the 46th, going to 47 minutes of this encounter. Throw into Nottingham Forest from the far right side, close to the team box of Chelsea. And it's Aino there to take it. One-time Chelsea Academy player.
Yeah, one-time Chelsea Academy player right there. We fancy his chance sending that one very long into the box right there. So all I know has been saddled with the responsibility of setting that long, and he sends it into the box and headed down, but cleared by that Chelsea player right there. All I know now with the ball. We fancy his chance down the right, and that cross comes in, headed out again by that Chelsea player. And then Cole Palmer trying to set a pass forward has been easily dispossessed right there. And Real Madrid just made it 3. Brahim Diaz right there. Real Madrid not slowing down. You think they might slow down, but look at what they are doing to their opponent. 3-0 in that encounter.
Talking about Real Madrid not slowing down. No, what we've seen Real Madrid lost during the course of the season. But one team that is in the eyes of everybody to see if they will go unbeaten is still Bayern Leverkusen. Who are still going unbeaten up to now. Do you see them ending it unbeaten?
Very possible. They can end it unbeaten. They have 2 games left. I think tomorrow is Bochum. And another and I think the toughest games they've played, Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Eintracht Frankfurt, they tore them apart. And that's a good clearance again by Chelsea right there. Line up with the ball, will shoot.
Wow.
And went off target right there. So it will be a goal kick to Chelsea at this point in time.
Yeah, goal kick to Chelsea at this point in time. And it's like this last 3 minutes it has been Nottingham Forest all the way who are asking all the questions against Chelsea in this encounter. But let's see if it's going to work. And it's time for Chelsea now to control the ball and it is Caicedo with the ball. Give that one back to Thiago Silva. Yeah, Thiago Silva, the commander-in-chief from the defense section. What is he do? Trying to control the back line. But it's taking it easy with the ball. And what did he do with the ball now? Just moving, closing up to the center circle. But he decided to give to Caicedo. Caicedo return it to Thiago Silva. And he's with the ball, sizing the players. Hey, good link-up play there. Oh, but that one has been lost and recovered by Nottingham Forest, who entering through a line now with the ball. The man has 2 men on him, but decided to go into the center stage of the field. But hey, Chelsea recovered that one. A lot of loose ball and a lot of recovery of balls in this encounter.
Yeah, it's a game that has been a battle in the midfield. You see them going at each other. No team wants to calm down. No team wants to relax for the other, because hey, it's the Premier League. Every single point counts. Burnley has been successfully relegated for joining Sheffield United, that was first relegated, I think 2 weekends ago. Non-Madueke takes it at Lolaino, but hey, Lolaino defending well. Chalobah running into the midfield, finds Badashi, returns it back to Thiago Silva, and it's Chelsea in possession of the ball, finds Gallagher, back to Thiago Silva, who set it up for Moises Caicedo, who will send that long pass to Marco Caella. Marco Caella trying to attack with the ball, finds Gallagher. Marco Caella straight to Mukalo Modric, who turns, but was dispossessed of the ball, and Nottingham Forest will counter. And look at that link-up play, but hey, Chelsea win the ball back. Good at tackle from Moises Caicedo right there. And it's a throw-in to Chelsea at this point in time. You can see Gibbs White exerting his frustration at the decision of the referee not to give him a free kick right there. And Nottingham Forest gets the ball. Gibbs White attacking with the ball. He sets it down to Austin Odoi, who fancy going at the Chelsea defender. But hey, he has been blocked off. The ball returned back to Olaino. Austin Odoi again with the ball. Returns it back to his teammate at the back. And it seems the threat is off, but he plays in a 1-2 for Odoi, and the cross into the box, headed down by Thiago Silva straight to the hands of that Nottingham Forest player. But Chelsea will fancy their chance of clearing their lines, and it's Moises Caicedo right there running down the right and lost possession to Olaino, who set it forward, and still Olaino at the edge of the box, set it straight to Gibbs White, who sent it to the right hand side of the attack, returns it back to Yates. Yates shoots.
Oh!
He couldn't get his shot on target right there. And look at that attempt. Look at it.
Oh,
yeah, hit the woodwork right there. And look at it. That's a very good attempt right there.
Yeah, that's a very good attempt. You know, he look at the goal. He placed it very well. The defenders were not closing on him, and he saw that opportunity, and he took that one. He almost got a goal there. But hey, I think more trial of that, he can get a goal. That's a good one from him.
Yeah, that's a good attempt for Yates. Yates really showing stuffs of a good player right there. So Gallagher was brought down. You can see tempers beginning to fuel. Gallagher should calm down as the captain. He should be careful. He's already on a yellow card since the first half, and it's still early days right there. Look at that tackle from Yates. Touching his face right there. He should be careful. Both are the captain of each side right there. So it's game on in that encounter. And Gallagher fancies his chance, dribbling past two. And it's Cole Palmer who returns to his strong foot right there. And looking for who to set the ball to straight to Marco Caella, who returns it back to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer still with the ball. And set it straight to Moises Caicedo. And set that pass back to Cole Palmer.
Oh
my God.
Look at football.
And Cole Palmer lose that chance. Look at that beautiful pass from Moises Caicedo. Seeing the run of Kopama onside, oh my God, he should be scoring that. He should be doing better from that. But look at that pass. Oh my God. Oh my.
You know, if you look at the combination, it's a beautiful one.
Yeah,
you know, they understand themselves. They understand their move. You know, more of this.
He saw the run. Moses Caicedo saw that run.
Yeah.
Set that chip, and it's just a swift 1-2.
Yeah.
And it shows that Caicedo now is beginning to even add going forward because he's more of a defensive player before. Now he's adding more to the attack of Chelsea. So throwing to Nottingham Forest at the 55th minute of that encounter. What is going to happen at the City ground? Will we witness another goal at the City ground? Only time will tell right there.
Yeah, only time will tell. Let me quickly read out the stats of this encounter today. Ball possession 32 for Nottingham Forest. Well, 68 for Chelsea. They've actually dominated possession in this encounter. Yeah,
double substitution is being prepared by Chelsea. And Odoi shoots from the front of the box. But the ball went out for a throw-in to Chelsea. This is what the Yorubas will say. What's it about penalty or throwing? Yeah, so for our English listeners, he played. It means he played the penalty to throw in right there. So it's Chelsea who set that ball forward, but headed down by the Nottingham Forest player. But Chelsea back in possession, and it's a throw in to Chelsea at this point in time. The heat is beginning to come on, and let's just see if the heat will be very, very hot to handle for either of these sides right there. Cucurella with the ball sends it back to Badiashile. Badiashile who has been injured for a long time this season, coming back into the starting 11. He showed stops of promise last season, and Noni Madueke with Francis chance dribbling past two players, but lost possession to Murillo, the Nottingham Forest midfielder right there. Line now we try to attack right there, and he sets that pass long for us toward the right, and we bring a cross into the box, and a free header for Murillo, but blocked by that Chelsea player. Still Odoi with the chance, cuts back, and is Noni marking that one. A cross! My God! That cross! Look at where Wood missed from. And Madrid just made it 4.
What?
Madrid just made it 4. Look at Odoi right there with that cross. Edit to the crossbar, and Wood couldn't maximize the rebound. Brahim Diaz getting his second goal of the evening for Real Madrid right there. Look at that movement. Look at that movement. Camavinga, look at the combination. Swift 1-2. Look at that pass. Straight to
Wow.
And
look at that combination.
finish.
Look at that play. Look at that passes. Look at the way they break.
Look
the
at that
defense.
turn.
Fair play to Madrid.
And Gusto
They are still
just came in for Badiashile. And Nkunku too has just been introduced into the Chelsea setup right there. So double substitution it is for Chelsea at the 58th minute of that encounter. Moses Caicedo finds Chalobah, who is now playing more as a centre back, pairing with Thiago Silva right there. So Noni Madueke has been withdrawn for Christopher Nkunku. Right?
Recently we saw the fire in Noni Madueke wanting to score goals as many as possible, and but today it's like Olaino and his teammates
kept him quiet.
Kept him quiet. They caged him. It was not. Rather, it was even Olaino who was even attacking from his own, going up front against him. He has not. He didn't play as much as we expected him.
And
to
Nicholas Jackson will try to attack with the ball right there. Malo Gusto in a dangerous area. There's a difference between getting a proper right back to play the right back role, and Nicholas Jackson will run into the box, dribbling past two, but lose the ball right there. But Cucurella will pounce on that, and Kopama with the ball at the edge of the box. Set that pass to Jackson, but Jackson Didn't concentrate on time, but that will be a throw-in. Cleared out for a throw-in to Chelsea. Marco Cucurella sent that one quickly straight to Nicholas Jackson, and Jackson set it back, but deflected out for another throw-in to Chelsea. But with the way it looks like Real Madrid wants to get more goals in that encounter.
Yeah.
Fair play to Madrid. I mean, they've won the league. They are not slowing down. Because I was watching the Inter game against Sassuolo. You know, they've won the league already.
And they slowed down.
Yeah,
but you know, Real Madrid needs momentum going into the Champions League final. So you can see that Madrid is really, really showing stops of champion right there. Cucurella will find Gallagher with the ball right there. Gallagher returns it back to Marco Cucurella, the Spanish international. Trying to link up play right there, but Chelsea back in possession. Mukalo Modric dribble pass to, runs into the box without cross, but it was too early, and all I know about was almost spearing that. And Malo Gusto returning back and really making howler right there. And Gibbs with fancy chances attacking, and it's Austin Odoi who drops it for Gibbs down the left, returns it back to Austin Odoi. And let's see if Nottingham Forest can actually turn this attack into something fruitful right there. Austin Odoi returns it back to Gibbs White and playing a swift 1-2, but I think there will be an offside right there. They took too long on that side of the field.
They took too long. They were, just passing the ball, taking all the time against Chelsea, and they want to show the stuff they have against Chelsea. When they see bigger side, you need to. You can see James warming up for the first time after a very long time. I think the last time we played for Chelsea, we should be in December.
Yeah, it was December that it test action last for Chelsea Football Club. Reece James right there warming up on the field of play. It is very important that it tries to get back into that playing form for Chelsea Football Club, because if there's a player that is important for Chelsea, it is Reece James. And Gusto crossed this one into the box, but headed out by that Nottingham Forest defender right there. But Nkuku will charge, and Nkuku wins the free kick right there against the Nottingham Forest player. And I think that Nottingham Forest player should be getting a card for that.
Yeah, he should be getting a card. But the referee is lenient enough not to give him that card. Look at it. He held his leg. That should be a yellow card.
Yeah, should be
a yellow card. I think the linesman has a better view of that. He should be signaling the referee on that. Look at that. It was intentional. He held him and dragged him down.
Yeah. So Niakate brought Nkuku down, and it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea in the final third right there. Gallagher is about to take this one. Can they maximize this? Well, only time with Gallagher. And Kopama takes it into the box.
No.
My God, it took a deflection and hit the bar right there. Wow, that was a good chance for Chelsea.
So close.
Yeah, that was a good chance for Chelsea, but that one hit the woodwork, but he had to, the rebounds, there was nobody there to chip it into the net. And Chelsea have to start all over again. Let's see if they can build up again like they did in this recent move. It's Cucurella with the ball now into the midfield. That one to Gallagher. Gallagher to Modric with the ball, but that ball has been cleared for a throw into Chelsea.
Yeah, that touch on the ball was too heavy by Mukhailo Modric. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, that was a deflected touch from Thiago Silva on that free kick.
And it's Chelsea with the ball. Let's see. Is he off? No, he's not off. The referee said play on. And it's Cucurella.
Cucurella returns it back to Gallagher, who finds Moises Caicedo, and it's Chelsea now dominating play, trying to get a goal. And that cross from Kopama into the box, headed out by that Nottingham Forest player right there. But Nottingham Forest are back in possession of the ball, and Chris Wood will shoot this one, send it back to his teammate, but the referee says it's play on right there. And with the way Gibbs White is coming at the referee, most likely it will get into the books of the referee.
Yeah.
Finally, the referee says it's a free kick to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, finally, so far so good. We're having 2 yellow cards in this encounter. And the 2 yellow cards is to Chelsea, one to Badia Shell, and the other one to Kalaga for holding. Both of them, we are holding their opponent. Badia Shell was holding his opponent, and Badia Shell also holding his opponent. And it is time for Chelsea to counter. A cross to Jackson, but 2 players on him. Headed out by Bowley. And Nottingham still in control of the ball. It is into the half of Chelsea. And Chelsea recovered that back to Cucurella. Cucurella to Caicedo. Caicedo with the ball. What did he do? He give that one to Badia Shell. Badia Shell to still with the ball in control. Standing as the center defender there. Yeah. And Caicedo to Kalaga. Kalaga back to Caicedo. Caicedo now into the half of the Nottingham Forest side. What did he do? He decided to link up Nkuku. Nkuku with the ball to Cucurella. Cucurella back to Nkuku. And Nkuku decided to give that one to Caicedo. Caicedo now to Kopama in the mid. And he beat one. Oh, but he has been brought down. What did the referee say? The referee, yes, signal an infringement.
So close to the box.
Yeah.
I think Palmer should fancy this one. Or Christopher Nkunku, who is a good free kick taker.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It was brought down. Yeah. Oh, it was brought down. Just close to the 18 box there. And that is the situation. Let's see if Chelsea can hang this one can drop this one at the back of the net. Let's see. We have good free kick taker here in Chelsea.
Yeah, even Kopama.
Because he has scored quite a few free kicks in his career. And Kopama will want to fancy this one because it's on the right side. I think it's a bit central, but it favors the left footer.
Yeah, it favors the left footer right there. Nkuku and Kopama standing next to this one. You will know that Kopama was just awarded the month of April player of the month and also the goal of the month right there. The last Chelsea player to win the player of the month was Eden Hazard in 2018. And now Kopama has broken that long run. And Kopama will take this one low, but blocked by that Nottingham Forest wall right there.
Yeah.
So his game on in that encounter. Still a very, 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 very tough time for Chelsea to get a goal right there.
Yeah, tough time for Chelsea to get a goal. It is the 66th minute, going to the 67th minute. Hey, let's see. Chelsea have just just a few minutes here to get top of this encounter. I think this point, 3 maximum point, is highly needed for Chelsea. But right now, it is goes to with the ball from the other half, in the half of Nottingham Forest, but decided to go back to his own half. And it is Thiago Silva with the ball, who has changed to the left, to the right wing back. And it is Thiago Silva still with the ball, back to Kalaga. Kalaga with the ball inside the center circle. He decided to give that one to Nkuku. Nkuku to goes to release that one to Jackson. Jackson close that one to but that one has been cleared out. That would have been a beautiful move from Chelsea, but good interception there by the Nottingham Forest defense.
Yeah, good interception there by the Nottingham Forest defender right there. So Chelsea will go at that defense again from that corner kick that Kopama is about to take right there. So it's still 1-1 at the City Ground. With the City Ground witness another goal. Only time will tell. Now Nottingham Forest will pounce on that. And Odoi attacking down the left. 69th minute of this encounter. This and Orlando with that shot.
Oh
my God. My God.
That was a beautiful shot.
That was a beautiful attempt for Orlando. But he couldn't get his attempt on target right there.
You see the determination in Orlando against Chelsea is so massive today. I don't know. Chelsea don't have anything. He actually want to get a goal against Chelsea today.
He said it before the game that he's looking forward to this game. Chelsea is a Chelsea fan. He wants to get that proud moment of scoring
against Chelsea.
Ooh. Cleared by the keeper.
Yeah, that even if it's a foul, it's going to be outside the 18 box because they contact him. Yeah. It was outside the team box. It was
already got rid of the ball.
It was outside the 18 box. Look at it.
It was inside the 18 box.
It was outside.
No. I think he got the clearance already.
Yes, he got the
before
clearance, so it's not a
attempt.
it's not a
So
free
that would
kick.
be
Yeah.
a throw-in.
Yeah.
Maybe Jackson, he might hit Jackson, but that won't be a
Yeah,
penalty.
it'll be a corner kick.
It'll be a
That's
is
going
it
to be a corner
kick
kick.
or a
It
throw-in?
should be a
It's a
corner
corner
kick.
Yeah.
Should be a corner kick.
Yeah,
Corner
a
kick too.
corner kick right there. So, Mykhailo Mudryk with Francis chance taking this one, plays it into the box, but headed out by that Nottingham Forest player right there. And Moses Casedo will return back that one back to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto finds Chaloba, who returns it back to Malo Gusto. And it's now Chelsea trying to attack right now. Will they maximize this? Straight to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto finds Nkuku, who plays in Jackson, and Kopama drops it for Gallagher. Gallagher cuts back, finds Mykhailo Mudryk. Mykhailo Mudryk drops it for and Kopama couldn't get the desired touch. And it's still Chelsea in possession, but dispossessed finally. And there we fancy his chance attacking down the left. 1-on-1 against Chaloba, and Chaloba standing next to him, cuts back and shoots. Oh my God!
Hit the post.
That hit the crossbar, and it's going to be a goal kick to
Oh
Chelsea.
my goodness.
That's a beautiful attempt by Odoye, former Chelsea academy player. Yeah, the two players that has been tormenting the Chelsea side today, they are both academy player of Chelsea. I think
And it looks like the two of them did a meeting, but it took a wicked deflection.
yeah. It
So
should be a corner kick.
It's going to be a corner kick to Nottingham Forest.
At attack FC is back.
Yeah. Elanga, I want to come in any moment from now. Will be thrown in by the coach Espiritu Santos. Yeah. Let's see what comes out of this substitution. Let's see what comes out of this. Let me quickly read out the statistics of this encounter so far. For ball possession, it is 31 for Nottingham Forest and 69 for Chelsea. Goal attempt 17. Goal attempt for Nottingham Forest and just 8 for Chelsea. Shot on goal 3 for Nottingham Forest and 2 for Chelsea. Shot off goal 14 off goal for Nottingham Forest and just 6 for Chelsea. Corner kick 2 corner kicks for Nottingham Forest and 6 corner kick for Chelsea.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest has another corner kick right there and takes it into the box, but this one is taken easily by Petrovic. Chelsea surviving on a thread right there. They should be careful and start paying more attention to their defense rather than just attack. And Real Madrid still wants to get another goal right there. Oh my God. And that's a long pass forward for the run of Mykhailo Mudryk. But Online now covers that one and sends it out for a throw-in to Chelsea at the 73rd minute of that encounter.
Yeah,
And Mykhailo Mudryk will be coming off for Raheem Sterling.
My man.
Yeah, your man right there. Who has been seriously wasteful this season.
Why is he your man?
He needs to be careful. He needs to be careful.
It causes a
right?
lot of confusion in the defense. That's why I like him. Anytime
But
he's in the
one
opponent,
thing is,
anytime
on
he's in
a
the,
Raheem Sterling day, he
yeah.
can be a menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Menace score. But it's just that inconsistency. And at this age, he should be consistent because he's in the prime of his career. Yeah, those attitude is not understandable. For Mykhailo Mudryk, it's still understandable. He's in his early 20s, 21 or 22. But Raheem Sterling at the prime of his career, no. It's unacceptable.
Yeah.
He needs to wake up.
Anytime I see Sterling and Jackson, I'll be expecting a lot of missed chances from them because
That's
they
the issue.
are the top. Their combination bring a lot of misses, a lot of
And Kopama attacking down the right. Earlier cuts back and we fancy his chance pass the ball. Nkuku, but deflected off. And the referee says it's going to be a goal kick. You can see Nkuku protesting that one right there.
Yeah, that should have been a corner kick because there was a contact on that. He deflected that ball. Look at it.
Yeah, I think Nkuku got the last touch on the ball. But
Obama's vision is something that's, I won't say has surprised me, but I'm really impressed with in this game.
yeah, it's one thing that Kopama is a playmaker. When you're a playmaker, you should have vision naturally because you are the one that is dictating the play. And Gibbs White will attack right there and send the ball to Austin Odoi, who runs into the box, shoot,
And it's a goal! Austin
I
Odoi.
knew
He's
it.
been asking all the questions. At
I knew
last,
it.
he got it against Chelsea.
I wish I could tell Gusto before considering that goal. Don't let him cut in. Don't let him cut in.
You know.
So good that he scored a similar goal last week.
Yeah, so Nottingham Forest 2, Chelsea 1.
Mm.
Right now, the City ground. Chelsea needs.
You know, this is the I would say it like the fourth or fifth time like Pochettino will do make substitution and they respond a goal against Chelsea.
But
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? It's
He
just
didn't
This
change
time
it.
around,
you
know, I don't think he made bad substitutions this time around.
the goal has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I think Gusto made a
Gusto,
mistake.
Yeah, don't let him
He
cut
should
in.
have marked his right hand.
Yeah.
It's Gusto that made that mistake. Look at it. That was one Chaloba has been doing since. He marked that right foot. Once you allow him cut back, he gets it once. Look at it. There was no way Petrovic is.
He stretched everything he had, you know. All right, so far so good. It's the 75th minute, and it's 2-1 in favor of Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest just made it 2 through Austin Odoi, who has been asking all the questions. At last, he registered a name in the goal sheet.
Yeah, goal scoring performance for Austin Odoi against his former employers, Chelsea Football Club. So Nottingham Forest 2, Chelsea 1. So Chelsea drew the first blood. Nottingham Forest is back and leading right now. So it's game on in that encounter at the City ground. It has witnessed another goal that can be called a City goal right there. So the goalkeeper holds this one, sleeps on the field. In fact, won't mind bringing his bed and his mat to the field and waste enough time right there. So, and that's a foul on Austin Odoi. And you can see the frustration on the Chelsea players right there. So, if Nottingham Forest can win this one or even a draw, they will secure their stay in the Premier League.
Yeah, they will secure their stay in the Premier League. Good goal for Austin Odoi, who just made it the 8th goal in the Premier League so far. The only player in Nottingham that has scored more than him, it is Wood, who has 12 goals so far with 1 assist. So that is a good one for Odoi so far. He has actually improved in Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, he has improved right there. And that's a yellow card to the free kick taker for Nottingham Forest right there. Finally, Niakate is now in the yellow card books of the referee. So, it's free kick to Nottingham Forest at this point in time. Plays a long one forward.
And this Nottingham Forest asking the question again, can they make it 3 against Chelsea? But hey, that one has been cleared out. And Kuku with the ball, trying to combine with Kaisaido there. But hey, they've lost that one for a throw-in to Nottingham Forest in the 77th minute of this encounter.
Yeah, throwing to Nottingham Forest in the 78th minute of that encounter. You can see how happy the fans are singing out, shouting, raising their voice. It's been a roller coaster of an evening for Nottingham Forest. Coming back from a goal down, now leading 2-1. That's the way to go right there. So Petrovic with the ball will send a long one forward for Nicolas Jackson to chase. But hey, still Gallagher in the middle. And Chelsea will fancy looking for a way back into this encounter. Lamalo Gusto run into the box right there, past the ball. But hey, that was a clearance from that Nottingham Forest player. And I think Malo Gusto should be doing better.
Should be doing better. He should be. I think he has the move, he has the positioning, he has the space. But one thing is accuracy of passes is lacking in him. This is not the first time. I think we've seen him lose some.
Gallagher has been withdrawn for Rhys James, the captain of Chelsea Football Club, who is back from that long injury layoff he had. And Malo Gusto will push forward. Rhys James will play in his natural role right there. Casedo links up play with Malo Gusto, who said a pass and he crossed into the box. Was cleared by Niakate, the Nottingham Forest centre back, who is leaping right there. It seems he has been caught right there. So Reece James with the ball, he turns it back to Moises Caicedo. Caicedo now with the ball, trying to drive into the middle, and we fancy sending the pass to Raheem Sterling, which he has done. And Sterling cutting into the box, cutting back and shooting.
Oh, my man!
Oh my days. What a goal.
88 minutes of this encounter. Raheem Sterling has drawn Chelsea back. It's not Nottingham Forest 2, Chelsea 2. Game on in that encounter.
Game on in that encounter. I see having 10 minutes regulation time to play here and additional minutes. So you have a lot of time here with Reece James from the right and Raheem from the left. I think they're definitely going to destroy the defense of Nottingham Forest. I told you Raheem Sterling is my mind, but most Chelsea players don't like him. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I love him because he causes a lot of confusion. He's a confusionist everywhere. Both in the midfield, he caused confusion. In the team boss, he caused confusion, and he just gave me the right answer by getting the goal here.
Yeah, but
he responded well.
Even the Holy Scripture says, "What shall it profit a man if you gain all the possession and cause all the confusion and you lose?" But the Holy Scripture only says, "What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?" But me, I would say, what shall it profit a Raheem Sterling to cause so many confusion and lose more than 70 or 60% of the chances right there? So it's going to be a substitution for Nottingham Forest right there. They are trying to react, and I think it's a much needed reaction right there.
Yeah, much needed reaction. They've seen that they've actually seen what Chelsea want to do. Raheem Sterling from the left, and Reece James coming to assist from the right.
Malo Gusto will push forward.
Yeah.
And James will play right back.
Yeah.
So that is double, two guys that understand setting out the crosses.
Yeah.
On the right wing, so it will be more pressure on online.
So that's why you can see Espiritu Santos how to respond by bringing in. We have seen the move, and I also from
look at that one too.
You see,
look at that.
You see what we're talking about. See what we're talking about.
Jackson. This is so good in those areas.
Reece James at this.
You can see Chelsea fans.
He went to celebrate with the Chelsea fans.
Oh my God. Wow,
but I think he will get a yellow card for this.
Jackson is this kind of player. We've seen Jackson.
He went to the fans straight. If not for the stewards, he would have gone into the fans.
That's the beautiful work did by Pochettino. I saw it coming. I saw the beautiful work. And when Espiritu Santos
look
saw
at that pass from Caicedo. Look at how he calmed down and set that cross.
Wow.
Picked out.
What a night. He just came in and got an assist.
Yeah. Look at what it meant to Jackson.
He made a lot because he has not scored with his head before.
He has to go
with head. But most time he missed head. Whenever I go with head, he mostly missed.
But he still scored against Tottenham with his head. You remember that? So look at it.
And see, the reaction is not because they scored, but because it's Jackson. It's like they wishing him
not
to
just Jackson, it's because they scored. Because they need all 3 points for that fight for the Europa League. Look at what it meant to Jackson. It meant a lot to him. So 83rd minute, don't be surprised to hear. You see, he got a yellow card. He will get a yellow card.
And I think he has equal Caicedo.
But I don't think he will mind. And that's a chance again. But Olaino couldn't keep that one in place. So Chelsea now leading 3-2.
Yeah.
Our football can change in a twinkle of an eye.
Within how many minutes Chelsea has scored 2 goals?
Yeah.
I think Jackson has equal Caicedo 10 yellow cards so far.
And just one out of those 10 yellow cards was a result to a foul. The other 9 is for dissent.
Indiscipline.
You see, these are the things you get from young players, young lads. The inconsistencies. They keep inconsistent performance week in, week out. So, let's just see if Chelsea will hold on till the end of this game right there. Look at how deep Nkuku is drawing back to get the ball. and it's Cole Palmer with the ball right now, who is going alone at that Nottingham Forest defensive setup, and it's Chelsea now beginning to slow the pace of the game down since they are leading 3 goals to 2. But hey, 1-0 cushion is not something you can sit back on right there. So this is James with the ball, who came in and turned the Chelsea setup into another thing. It's just evident how much Chelsea has missed Reece James. Really, really evident.
He came in and he responded just in 3 minutes. He came in the 79th minute. And
got an assist.
he came in the 79th minute. Immediately he came in the 79th minute. Ryan Sterling scored in the 80th minute, and Jackson scored in the 82nd minute. So in a space of
3 minutes.
his introduction, 3 minutes,
Chelsea got 2 goals. Yeah, and he assisted one of it.
Yeah, and he assisted one of it.
And that's why he's the captain.
We always look a better team with him.
Yeah.
Always a better team right there. And returns it back to Petrovic. And Chelsea now in cruise control of this game. And Chalobah returns it to Petrovic. Petrovic with the ball. And I think he should be sending this one out. But hey, tries to locate Reece James with his pass. And one thing that Reece James has is that ball work. He knows how to hold the ball. On his chest, on his leg, running with the ball in between his legs. He knows how to do those things. And that's a throw into Chelsea right there at the 86th minute of that encounter. Klopp keeps running down. And some of those negatively minded people against Chelsea would be disappointed right now. Because Chelsea is currently leading. They thought they would mock Chelsea in their Babariga or Agbada right there. But hey, God no go shame Chelsea.
And at last, Awoni is about to be brought in.
Yeah, Awoni is coming on. And Odo has been withdrawn. Yeah, he had a good game, but he looked so tired. Gave everything he could on the field of play. Top performance. Niakate too coming off right there. Awoni now coming on. And this Awoni has one thing. He's a very dangerous number 9 with positioning. He has positional play. And I think Chelsea should be careful not leaving Nottingham Forest on a counter right there. So, throwing to Chelsea at this point in time. Is James send it forward for that run from Nkuku. And who was held back. But the referee says play on. That header locates Kopama. But they lost control of that ball. And Muriel will attack. Fans gives White straight. He finds his teammate down the left. And who will want to cross this one? But Casado closed him down. And Casado blocks that cross. And it's going to be a corner kick to Nottingham Forest at the 87th minute of that encounter.
I've said it. Now, these die moments are very scary for it as a Chelsea fan.
It's not about just the diamond, it's about the goal cushion. Any team, even Man City, leading 3-2 in a game you need at this time minute, the pressure will eat up. It's just about getting that 2-goal cushion right there. Gibbs White stand next to that corner kick. We've seen a lot in this game. Will a lot still continue? He plays that one into the box, but Petrovic will take this one and he takes it comfortably. And one thing about Petrovic, his area duels are more impressive than that of Roberto Sanchez right there. So Chelsea now tied on point with Newcastle, but Newcastle has superior goal difference right there. And Nkuku fouled down right there. He tried it first. The referee overlooked it. He did it again.
His hold-up play is actually impressive.
It's really impressive. And you see Nkuku, I just hope that maybe France can take him to the Euros. Or if they don't take him, it's a plus for Chelsea. We'll have enough time to rest and be fully back next season. Because a lot of Chelsea fans will be really, really rooting for next season. Because most Chelsea fans knew that this season was going to be patching. You patch. But now, it looks like the team is now gradually getting into that momentum going into next season. I think they should, we can foresee their chances of continue from where they start. You can see online now trying to bring up Sterling, and he said, "Leave me alone. Is it your?" And Real Madrid won that one 4-0. Though Granada is going on relegation right there. So free kick to Chelsea. 89th minute, approaching the 90th minute of that encounter.
Yeah, that's the most important time, in football. When you are leading 1-0 and you are in a time like this, your opponent want to throw everything at you.
Of course.
Nottingham want to throw everything at Chelsea, and if they are not careful, this is the time we need the brilliance of their defense to be able to hold on to this lead or get one more goal to be in a comfortable position against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done right there. So, 90th minute of that encounter. Nottingham Forest 2, Chelsea 3. We've seen 5 goals at the City Ground. Though, so the City Ground has witnessed a whooping 5 goals while they're really, really mouth-watering and exciting. Really, Nicholas Jackson, we attack. He should be setting up the run. You can see Pochettino shouting. Now he will release Chelsea under pressure again. Look at that chance, and now you cross into the box. Hey, headed down, but hey, Chelsea has that one still in a dangerous area, but Chelsea heading that one, and finally a clearance for Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo has been massive today.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Performance from Moises Caicedo is now looking more comfortable, in a Chelsea shirt.
Look
there's
at
a
that.
collusion there, head collusion. Elanga and Cucurella.
No, I think
like
he tossed
elbow.
his leg, so he hit his head on the ground. So I think that's what happened right there. 7 minutes of additional time to be played. He hit his leg, and he went down. Look at it. See, you see his leg. So he went down like that. So.
Yeah, Cucurella is down, but I think he can continue. I think it's okay. Yeah, when he's sleeping, but sometimes you can add some drama to make it look real.
These things are very, as a team that is leading, you have to kill the momentum. Even though the referee will add to it, the momentum from the opponent, when you slow down play, it will cool down the pressure the opponent is bringing. So it's just they call it delay tactics. So free kick to Chelsea. Petrovic plays a long one forward right there, and Nicholas Jackson will make an attempt on that, but and he's Sterling with the ball right now, who sets off Kopama, who cuts into the box and drops it for Sterling, finds Gusto.
Hey!
My God!
Palmer would have tried that goal. Would have tried scoring that goal. He was in a better position, but he decided to go for a pass.
And it's Chelsea back in possession of the ball now. Nicholas Jackson,
That's a foul.
and that's another foul.
Don't
But
ignore my captain for me.
it seems Malo Gusto is still holding up to his name. Look
you
at
see, this is-
Kopama.
Ooh, it was a good save. It was a good save from the keeper. He got the shot away.
He got the shot away before the tackle.
Wow.
I think if Gusto would have, he should just cut
Shield the ball, yeah.
the ball back. He would have
That'd be a
went
penalty.
all in for him, and penalty and a yellow card.
Oh, man, talking to me.
Yeah, so third minute of additional time, free kick to Chelsea. Play is about to continue, and Reece James finds Malo Gusto, and Dominguez is now on a yellow card for Nottingham Forest right there, and that long ball straight headed out by Olaino, and Chelsea headed back in. Nkuku with the ball. Jackson finds Nkuku, but Nkuku was intercepted right there at the defense, and he will find Olaino. Olaino links up Muriel, who sends that pass forward. Thiago Silva will take that one and set it straight for Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto with the ball set it forward, but it was intercepted by that Nottingham Forest player. Currently in the 4th minute of additional time right there, and the referee says it's an infringement against that Nottingham Forest player. Look at the way Chelsea, as you know, it seems there's something that came up with James coming into the field of play.
Yeah.
It just makes Chelsea a better team, doesn't it? Like that right hand side just looks different with him. When we came on, we were struggling in possession, we were sloppy. But when he came on, even with the balance of Gusto as well, I would like to see how Poch will use both of them, because I think both of them should be starters. I'd like to see how or if he can use both of them.
But the two of them are glass legs, so he has to just find a way to bridge the gap.
Let's hope Rich James has gone past that.
Let's hope so too. I hope so too, because Malo's Gusto has been massive for us this season, and he too should be fancying his chances getting regular playing time, because he has been one top performer for Chelsea
next
this
to
season.
Cole Palmer, for me, my personal opinion, I think
Malo's Gusto, yeah. Malo's Gusto has been massive. Even Cole Palmer said he voted for him in the Chelsea Awards that just came down. Cole Palmer has been awarded Best Chelsea Player of the Season by even Best Chelsea Player of the Season right there. So Marco Kaela takes a free kick straight forward, and Murillo right there. Let's see. Is Nottingham Forest back in possession? 96th minute of that encounter. Oh, the referee says he's throwing to Nottingham Forest, and Nottingham Forest, we want to be in a hurry, because hey, there's still much left to be done. But I think they have stayed in the Premier League. They are 3 points ahead of what is it called? Luton Town, and they have superior goal difference. Like I think 13 or 11 or thereabouts. So, and one game left in the season. So, is Nottingham Forest trying to turn defense into attack? Awoni down the right, cuts back, cross into the box, long one. But Rhys James made sure it goes out for a corner kick to Nottingham Forest. Now, that minute in that encounter is Nottingham Forest that has a free kick at this point in time. Yeah. Into the last minute of additional time, this is a dead ball situation, and Chris Wood and Awoni, I think one of them is free right there. Gives praise this one into the box, but Petrovic grabs this one and grabs it easily. And that's top performance from Petrovic today right there. Look at the way he grabbed that one.
So tall.
If he hadn't grabbed it, Chris Wood was there.
Yeah.
So Petrovic sends that long one forward, headed out by that Nottingham Forest player, headed down again, and Jackson will pounce on that. And Jackson with the ball, too slow on the ball, too sluggish as far as
he was not looking at the side. You know, one of those quality things you know about the player. When you hold the ball, you look at your side. You know, fast. You know, from your side eyes.
And he's just putting pressure on the Chelsea defense, because when you lose the ball like that, you had pressure to the Chelsea defense. And that's a throw into Nottingham Forest. All I know, we want to do what he knows how to do, setting that long throw in into the box. And he runs back and sets this long one into the box.
Wow.
Missed everybody, still in a dangerous area. Returned back, headed out by Nkuku. And Cucurella
that was the wrong thing to do.
That one forward. That's why he's a defender right there. So 7 minutes of action played already. When the referee end this game, and that's a good chance, but Gibbs White shot. He didn't get the desired touch on that ball, and it's going to be a goal kick to Chelsea. And I think anytime from now, the referee should be ending this game.
Yeah, any moment from now, the referee will end this game, and it will be victory for Chelsea. 3-2 so far, so good. Additional time is over too, but the referee just have to. I don't know why it's adding the time, but any moment from now
there were delays.
Yeah, so there were delays. So any moment from now, the referee will blow the whistle and it is free kick.
And the referee ended it already. Yeah. Chelsea taking this one 3-2 against Nottingham Forest. So Nottingham Forest looks like they will be safe this season. And even Everton, that was the deducted point, is safe. Nottingham Forest deducted point, also saved. So it looks Nottingham Forest is about to be saved because if they go concede goals anyhow in their last game, it might prove really risky. All they need from the last game is just a draw, and they're home and dry.
Yeah, so good. So far so good for Chelsea. Let's see if they will drop in that 6th position, where they can play. Then they can go for the European tournament. Either they. So that's a good one for Chelsea. 3 maximum point, 3-2 final whistle. So your final take on this?
Yeah, congrats to Chelsea and being consistent. Yeah, when you keep winning now, 3 games on a stretch, winning one, and that's how to do it. So when you keep building momentum. When you keep building on momentum, your confidence will keep improving. And I just hope that these guys can learn fast from it.
Yeah, Jimmy, your final take.
Yeah, this is Chelsea. I'm so happy with the second half performance when the substitutes were introduced. We look really good, and last season we struggled a lot from scoring goals.
Yeah,
we could not score goals, and this season I think the last dozen of games only Arsenal scored more goals than Chelsea, and that's a really big boost for us. So I'm very happy with the Chelsea win, and we deserve this.
All right, congratulations to Chelsea, and congratulations to all the teams that won today. Manchester City consistently remaining on top of the table so far today, 4-0 against Fulham, and tomorrow it will be Arsenal versus Manchester United. Manchester United versus Arsenal, rather because they will be at the Old Trafford against Manchester United tomorrow, and that match will be by 4:30, and we'll be here to cover that match live. Don't wait to join us. We'll be here by that 4:30. We expect you to be here to send in your comments, and also if you have not subscribed before, you subscribe. But that's how we can go for today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. From us, from the studio, is bye, and see you tomorrow.
It's all about let my 2 and 3 they come back. Anybody can collect from Chelsea. Anybody who collects. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.
Next season.